Una pillow ya.
This love language, actually.
Use your pillow.
No, this is part of the love languages, honey. We're supposed to share. It's part of love languages.
Okay.
See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is why it's important to know the love languages, right? Because acts of service is a love language, all right? And I'll get more into this later. All right. Hey, guys, welcome back to our channel, Life with the Lions. Today, we're talking about a really important conversation, the 5 love languages. We've touched on this briefly in one of our previous videos, 4 important dating conversations. So if you haven't watched that video, we'll link it down below. But today, we're going to go a little bit deeper. The 5 Love Languages is a book written by an American marriage counselor turned author called Gary Chapman. In the book, he describes the 5 main ways that people give and receive love. And those 5 ways are physical touch, acts of service, gift giving, quality time, and words of affirmation.
Okay. All right, let's dive right into the video. Okay, what's the first language we're going to touch on?
Gift giving. Because I think that's the one that we all know as fellas, you know? Diamonds are a girl's what? Best friend. That's what they tell you. But guys, gifts is not the only way that women receive love. Or gifts are not the only way that anyone receives love, right? But for some people, gift giving is really important. And it doesn't have to be a huge gift. It doesn't have to be a Bentley or a Prada bag. It could be, you know, bringing your wife her favorite coffee or her favorite takeout snack or, you know, ice cream. Anything simple that just shows that you were thinking of your partner throughout the day and you wanted to bring them something to make them feel appreciated. Does that sum it up?
It does. And the key point is your partner doesn't have to ask you for that thing. It works better if it's a surprise. And the gift has to be something that your partner likes, okay? Not necessarily what you like and you want to project it on your partner. So if you like flowers and your partner is allergic to flowers, buying flowers is not going to work out. But you need to study them and see what they love. And if you buy something from that particular category, voila. So the next love language is acts of service. And these are actions that you can perform to make your partner's life easier. These actions can be helping with chores around the house, vacuuming, washing the cars, cutting grass, doing the dishes.
Taking the trash out.
Mm-hmm. Why did you have to say taking the trash out like that?
Like what? Like I didn't say it any kind of way. I just said taking the trash out. No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
Okay, taking the trash out. Yes, that's a good example. In our marriage, I have come to discover that my husband loves taking naps, guys.
Okay. Continue. I'm a growing man, guys.
Anyway, so the best way that I serve him in this area is I take the boys sometimes and I watch them and I allow him to take a snooze. And honestly, just by doing that, the version of him that comes after he's taken a nap and rested is a better version of him.
Again, an act of service is anything that you can do to ease the burden on your partner. Anything that you can do to make their life simpler is an act of service. The third love language is words of affirmation. And as a guy, I know we can all struggle with this one because sometimes we don't outwardly express how we're feeling to our partner. But if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, she needs to hear that encouragement. She needs to hear you say it. Whether it's that I love you and oh, you did so great in your presentation, or you did so great in whatever it is, but she needs to hear you say it. So as an example for Pi, she really loves written notes. And I didn't know this, but when her birthday would come around, I would always buy a card and I would write something sweet inside it. And every time I would do that, she would just melt. She'd be like, oh my goodness, this is so special to me, and I really love how you need to do this more. And, initially I was just like, oh, okay, maybe she's just being extra. But every single time I bought a card and I wrote something in it, she really just appreciated that gesture. And after a while, I just started doing it, even without, it being a birthday or an event, just, writing her a note to say how I felt. And I think it's still working, right?
Okay. I like it. But I think in the beginning, Tajungan waiting to from. You say to, and then there's that printed message that's already there. The message that came with the card. No.
Guys,
I'm saying
we're gonna put some examples in this.
No.
To Paida from Chege.
No, that was when we were dating, because there will be a bigger gift. You would have bought a bigger gift, and the card is just to supplement it. And the card would have a sweet message inside.
I thought I was always sweet, but okay.
No, but that's why I kept insisting. I want to know what is in your mind.
Okay, 100%. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. But yeah, outwardly expressing, guys. Tell her how you feel. Make sure she knows how you feel, right? Don't make her guess.
That's a good point. Most men do not express in words to their wives how they feel. We want to know everything about what you think about us that's in your mind, in your hearts. But when you write it on paper, it's like a poem. You're speaking to me and it's personalized. It's not a generic message on a card that has been sent to a million other wives. Mm-hmm. But when you personalize it and you tell me how you feel about me, that affirms all the things I do for our relationship and our family. The fourth love language is physical touch. It does not always involve what you are thinking about.
What are we thinking about?
The do. Anyway, physical touch can be expressed in various ways. It can be holding hands while you're walking. It can be hugging. It can be kissing. It can be simply putting your hand on your partner's lap while he's driving or something. It's a touch that reminds them that we are connected and I'm here and I see you, right? For our marriage, he loves kisses.
This one is cutting me deep today. But anyway, guys, we do this for you. No problem.
Anyway, so randomly, whilst we're doing anything, I'll just walk up and give him a kiss on the forehead or anything. But those... You're looking at me like that. But those moments I randomly give him kisses, he really lights up. It's as if I'm saying...
Guys, if anyone asks me about this stuff,
what do you mean?
Deny it. Deny.
He's acting tough for the camera.
We need to be hard.
He's acting tough for the camera. He's a gentle bear inside. And the last love language is quality time. And this is one-on-one time that you spend with your partner where you give each other undivided attention. All right? So quality time involves conversations that do not involve logistics, who's picking up the kids, who's dropping them off, or budgeting, or going over anything household related. A quality conversation in this time involves checking in on each other, getting to know what's happening in your partner's world and stuff like that. I love quality time. This can look like taking walks as a couple or going on a date and actually talking and having a conversation over dinner. Not you're on your phone and she's on her phone and you guys are at dinner. That is quality proximity, not time. All right? So if your partner's love language is quality time, find out what they like to do. And in that environment, spend one-on-one time, undivided, and just enjoy each other's company.
100%. A lot of couples spend a lot of time together, but it's not quality time. You're doing in common things. Oh, you're getting the kids ready, or you're, watching a movie together, or you're, just hanging out in the proximity of each other. But you're not actually bonding, you're not actually discussing, you're not actually, trying to understand your partner deeper. So the key difference is that undivided attention, and it's intentionally trying to build your relationship and
Get
understand your partner better. Honey, when was the first time you learned about the 5 love languages?
It's definitely later in my life. I think the year before we got married, I attended a class at church, and it was the 5 love languages. I just got curious. I figured, let me be proactive and give this new marriage a good chance. But anyway, I went there. Eager beaver. So after the class, I had a light bulb moment, and I realized maybe people not knowing each other's love languages is the reason why marriages are failing. All right? So I just couldn't wait to even tell my friends, my family, everybody I knew about the love languages, just so we can save relationships, right? How did you know about the love languages?
My fiance. You said my friends, my family, my fiance. Because man, that day she came home and she was like, honey, do you know about the 5 love languages? And guys, I'm just a simple man. What do I know about 5 love languages? So anyway, she went on to give me this pamphlet, and she was like, answer these questions, and then afterwards we'll talk. So it was like a questionnaire of like maybe 40 questions or something, different things. And ultimately taking that questionnaire is what identifies what your primary love language is. Right? Yeah.
So he wrote the test, and we discovered his love language, and we lived happily ever after. Would you have to
We are living happily ever after. Thank you. Thanks, honey.
Now that we know what the love languages are, the next step is to figure out what your partner's love language is. You can do that in 2 ways, formally and informally. So informal way of doing it is figure out, what do they complain about, or what do they request? Is your wife telling you, babe, I was wearing this dress, you didn't even say anything about it? Then their love language is words of affirmation. What are they complaining about? Are they telling you, baby, you're so busy, you don't spend time with me? Then their love language is quality time. The second way of finding it out is taking a quiz on 5lovelanguages.com. This is Gary Chapman's website. The quiz is free. So take a few minutes. There are a bunch of questions that will ultimately lead you to even finding out what your love language is, just in case you don't know it.
Many people want that perfect marriage or that perfect relationship, not realizing how much work it actually takes. So get to know what your partner's love language is and express love to them in the manner that they want to receive it. Because ultimately, that's how your relationship is going to grow from strength to strength.
Love languages, rock!
Thank you, Gary Chapman. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe and share it with other couples so that they can grow in their relationships.